Hi, my name is Billy and I'm a student in Set 2B. Today I'll be demonstrating how I was able to incorporate the Bootstrap template for completing my assignment 2 to make everything look prettier, as well as how I was able to use middleware functions to validate a user session, as well as validate whether or not a user is an admin to allow them access to the admin page. So first off, I'm going to demonstrate by clicking on the link from render, which is where I was able to deploy my app for assignment 2. First off, I'm going to demonstrate that I'm going to log in as a user that does not have an admin status, as you can see here. So first off, we're going to log in as a user that does not have an admin status. And immediately we are dropped into the members page, and just to show that the Bootstrap template is used so that the pages can be displayed dynamically for the 3 photos that I have here. This is in mobile format, and then this is in desktop format. And as we can see here, because the user is not an admin, this current user is not an admin, we cannot access the admin page. So you're not authorized. So now I'm going to demonstrate how, if we log in as a user that has the admin status here. So here, for example, we're going to log in as this user. The user should now be able to enter the admin page, and once they're in the admin page, they have the user who is now the admin will have the ability to promote or demote other users to the admin or the user status. So here, for example, let's say we demote ourselves to a regular user, and if we see here, this user here now that we've logged in as no longer has the admin status. And conversely, if I promote another user here, for example, that user now will be updated in the database to have an admin status. So if we go back to members page, if we sign out and we log back in again as the previous user, we no longer have access to the admin page. And if we are to log in as the other user that was given an admin status, the user will be able to access the admin page. Now I will demonstrate my code to show how I was able to handle this. So first off, I have a couple of functions that I made for the middleware for basically validating whether or not the session was valid, the current session is valid, and whether or not the current user is an admin. So with this first function I have here is valid session, basically checks to see if the user if the session used by this user is logged in, and if it is logged in, it will return true, which will then allow the chain to fall through. And if it's not true, if it's false, then it redirects the user to the login page. And conversely, if the user is an admin, it will check to see if the user is an admin, and if it is an admin, it returns true, and otherwise it returns false. And with this other function, admin authorization, it basically takes the return Boolean value of is admin, and if the return value is a false, then it will display an error message. Which here I've made a customized error message where it would display the invalid page, where the user is not authorized to access the admin page. Otherwise, if the user is an admin, the chain basically falls through, and it will be handled by the admin page, which basically takes on the two functions, middleware functions, asynchronously, and if it's confirmed that the session is valid and also the user is an admin, the user will then be able to access the admin page. And yep, that concludes my video. Once again, I was not able to record through screen capture on my laptop because running through some issues with memory, and as a result I have to do it through a phone. But thank you very much.